but not like tiny. I'm on small. I feel like it's a little bit better for me. But yeah, let me know if it's too small for you, because I don't know. I was interested to see what you guys would say, because I don't know if you can like still see things properly, but I don't know, it feels less cluttered to me, which is good, because I don't like feeling cluttered while I'm playing game. What happened? What am I guessing? What am I guessing? I like guessing. Just kidding. I like just being told instead of guessing. Guessing's kinda lame. Kinda lame. Kinda lame-o. Kinda lame-o. Not gonna lie. Blam. Fizzle, unlucky. Unlucky. Do I hit or do I wait for a scarecrow? Watch him remove my blade. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, trust me. Told ya. Told ya. I just know these things. I just know these things. Completely know these things. It didn't work? What were you trying to do? What were you trying to do? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What are you doing? What are you doing? My sub thing, it didn't work, and now the option's gone. Just refresh, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Refresh, possibly. It would fix, maybe. I don't know. I always just like, as soon as it pops up, I just write the message in. Just as soon as I am, so it doesn't go away. It kind of annoys me how it goes away, you know. It kind of frustrates me. It's not cool. All good. And hi Dylan, welcome. How's it going today? How are you? How's you? How's you? Thank you for the host. Appreciate it. Very cool. There we go.
Craft pipe, Majiwoo, craft pog.
It's because you put too many emotes in the first time. That probably would do it. Some things just hate when you, like, spam emotes, which is so sad because it's the most bestest part. But thank you for the 34 months. That's a long time. Holy moly. That's crazy long. But yeah, thank you for the sub, Rose. I appreciate it. As always. But yeah. I've finished video. I'm so happy with the ending. I've changed it up after I put it on Discord as well. I'm so happy with the ending. It's so cool. It's so cool. I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy. Just the ending. Everything else is average, but the ending is like the best bit. The best bit indeed. It's the best bit. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna post it tomorrow or the day after though. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's what, the 24th? Yeah, I might do it tomorrow. Might do it tomorrow. How many videos have I posted this month? You see, I'm trying to make it so that there's like a consistent-ish number of videos each month. Dylan, thank you for the 15. Appreciate it. And it's a little bit hard to do that sometimes, I feel. When was that posted? Okay, that was 1, 2, 2. So I'll do it this month then. So yeah, probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, new video. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. But I'm super happy with it. Caramel. And then we're all done. All done with the recaps. Very sad. Very sad. Back to Death Walkthrough. Very sad. Much disappointment. Much upsetty spaghetti. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Death Walkthrough again. I can't wait for Lemuria. I honestly cannot wait. I haven't, like, touched anything in Test Drum. Oh, look, my camera broke. That's fun. Why? Why you do this? Why? Why, camera? Why you like this, dude? I don't understand. Maybe it's heating up too much. Maybe that's the problem. If you're just joining, I have ordered a new one. and it was meant to be here today, but it's not here yet, so that's great. It'll probably come just after I finish streaming. See, I told you I wasn't lying. It just suddenly goes white. I wasn't lying, okay? I wasn't lying. You can now believe me that I wasn't lying, and that's actually what happens. 1 minute it's working, and the next it's not. I swear I was going insane, but now you've seen it live, so it's not my fault. It ain't my fault. I literally did nothing to it. I have no idea what the issue is with it, though. I just have no clue. But I've got another one coming. It should hopefully be here later today. Which is good, so tomorrow, maybe? We should be fine. That's weird. So weird. So weird. This is so sad, I know. I know, it's tragic. Absolutely tragic. It's more tragic for me. I had to go and spend like $100 on a new webcam. It's a slight upgrade from the one that I've got currently, so that's good. That's good. Maybe it'll be better. Who knows? I mean, this one has lived for a long time. It's been like since 2019, I think. So like 2 years, which isn't too bad for like nearly everyday use. So I think it's done quite well. I think it's done quite well, I would say. Yeah. So sad that it broke. Oh no, not on that one. I've got a new one coming. The new one was $100. This one I got ages ago, and it was like 90 something, maybe $60 or something. I don't know, something really cheap. But yeah, the new one that isn't here yet should hopefully be better, and that was, I think, like 150 or something. How much was it? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let me do finances with Brent. How is 90 cheap? Well, in New Zealand, $90 is cheap because everything's so expensive. It was hold up. Why the heck is it that one? It was $150, just over. It's not, which isn't too bad. But yeah. I mean, it was about time to upgrade anyway. Yeah, not this one. This one's I've had since like 2019 or something. So, yeah, I'm not surprised that it's kind of giving out, but I mean, I would expect it to be there for at least a few more years, but hey, whatever. Whatever. If it's gonna break, it's gonna break, I guess. So, yeah. Oh well. Oh well. But yeah, the other one should be here later today, so tomorrow, if I stream tomorrow, which I should be streaming in the evening, so like late tomorrow, it'll be new camera, baby, and that'll be cool and good and stuff. So yeah. Also, I'm hopefully going to be fixing the connection issue as well, which is good. So theoretically we shouldn't have a whole bunch of like my internet dies anymore, which is so sad. So sad, you know. The streams are just not going to be the same, you know. They're not going to have the angry Brent complaining about his internet every 5 seconds. So that'll be funny. But yeah, hopefully that's also hopefully going to be done today as well. So that's cool. That's cool. Let's do this. But yeah, tomorrow will be a late stream, unfortunately. I mean, I could do an early stream, but like it would be like really, really early, and I don't want to do that because that's just like too early, you know. Stop removing my blades. I hate these guys so much. Who thought that killing 500 of these guys was a good idea? It is not, I swear. It is just the most frustratingly tedious thing in existence. How dare they? How dare King Zal do this to me? How many are we up to, by the way? Are we up to nearly 350? 364. Okay, we're making our way downtown. This is great. your test run launcher was saying that test is going down on Wednesday afternoon. That would be interesting. I really don't expect test run to be dropping this or going to live this quick, because what, it's only been like, I mean, it's been 2 weeks, but that's a little bit quick, honestly, especially for a world release. Usually they're 4 to 5. Usually. Usually. But hey, you never know. Maybe there's just no bugs. I wouldn't know. I've never been on it. I know it had like 2 updates today, which is kind of crazy. But yeah. I don't know when it will be live, but I would say it wouldn't be for another at least 1 to 2 weeks. Personally. Thanksgiving is this weekend, so... Oh, if it's Thanksgiving, then it's gonna probably turn off earlier, because everybody's away, and they usually turn it off on the weekends because people are away, so it'll turn off earlier through Thanksgiving. Thursday, okay, so that makes sense. It'll be off for the weekend, and then it'll come back on Monday or Tuesday, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. You see, I don't know about this whole Thanksgiving thing. It's not a date that we have in our calendars, you see. That's not a thing that we do here, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, but that would be the reason why that it's going down on. Yeah, that'll be it. That'll be it. That'll be why. But yeah. I think they'll have, hopefully, maybe have it released before KI Live. Maybe. Possibly. Would be interesting to see. But yeah. You forgot because you don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. Nor do I. And I didn't know, so all I know is it's in November. And November's a big month, you know, there's 30 whole days. It could be any one of them, and I don't know which one it is. Yeah. But that'll probably be why it's closing on Wednesday instead of Friday morning. Yeah. Yee. Can these guys seriously just stop removing blades? Like, who do they think they are? You think it's always the last Thursday or something? The last Thursday of the month? Is that next Thursday? Or is that... That's not this Thursday. This Thursday's not the last Thursday. This Thursday's the last Thursday of the month? Holy moly. How is it nearly December? I'm nearly gonna be old. Oh no. Oh no. This is tragic. This is so sad. This is so sad. I might be able to do a birthday stream this year. That'll be exciting. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. It won't be crazy. I won't be getting drunk, I can tell you that. I won't be drinking on stream either. But, we might do a birthday stream. I don't know what I'll do for a birthday stream. That's the problem. Like, birthday streams are just weird. I don't know why it's like a big deal. But like, also, what would I do? You know, like, what would you do for a birthday stream? Like, I've never really, like, you know, really thought about it. Because I just, you know, I just stream when I stream. And usually I have like a couple of things that I stream. But like, what like special things would you do for a birthday stream? I don't quite understand. I'm not getting drunk. I'm not drinking on stream. I'm not drinking on stream. It goes against the whole PG-13 image a little bit. So, yeah. Also, I just don't drink much at all. Like, I just really don't. It's just not something that I do. You know, like, I do it occasionally if I'm... The only time that I actually drink is if I'm at, like, an event or something with my family or with friends. That's the only time. And even then, it's like 1 or 2. Not anything crazy. I just don't drink. I just don't think it's a, you know, a particularly good habit to, you know, just get plastered all the time. Not exactly my cup of tea. But you know, whatever suits you. But yeah, that's just my opinion on that. But I probably wouldn't be drinking crazily. At all. Bum ba-dum bum. What else do I not need? That. I have so much stuff. This is from just constant farming for these videos that I've been doing recently. There's just too much stuff. Too much stuff that I get. Too much random stuff. Also from like train trashes. Lots of stuff. A fish drying stand. So cool. So cool. And then all of the things in Polaris give like 100 million freaking music scrolls. It's insane. Absolutely insane. That can go. Do we have anything else that can go? That is good. 41. That is not much space. But it'll do. It'll do. But you put birthday in the title. Yeah, but like the thing is, if I do a birthday stream, it's either gonna be on my birthday or the day after my birthday. And either way, either it's on my birthday for me and not for you guys, or it's on the day after my birthday for me, but it's my birthday for you guys. That's also another thing that I just like, I don't know. I don't know. Tried wine at 18 and hated the taste. Wines are very, like, it's not something that you should really, like, particularly start off with and base all alcohol on that, because it's, definitely a lot more, lots of people dislike wine. It's a lot more disliked, especially at younger ages. I guess it has, like, more of a refined sort of taste. And then also it depends on what type of wine you had as well, because some of it, like, especially reds, can be quite strong, and that really turns people off. Yeah. It still counts as your birthday until it's the 12th everywhere in the world. Nah, that's not how it works, fam. It ain't how it works. If it's not the 11th, then it's not my birthday. That's how it is, dude. That's how it is. We'll do this. We will blade. But yeah, I'll see. I'll probably stream on my birthday because I think I'm available now, which is good. I don't know if I'll have like a super big thing about it being my birthday, but we'll probably do something normal. Something normal for stream. Yeah. But yeah, so most of the streams this week, apologies, are going to be like kind of late apart from this one. There was meant to be one yesterday, but we had a guy fixing like one of the a ventilation thing. Because we have like ventilation which kind of like draws the heat from the ceiling down into the house to warm it up on cold days, and then it also dries it out quite a lot, so there's no condensation as well. And we had to get the filters changed, and then they're like, well, it's 10 years old, you might need to replace the system because it's getting kind of old and probably wouldn't last another like 2 years. So they did that as well yesterday, and it was very loud and noisy. So yeah, because one of them sits like right above my head, so which is kind of crazy. Yeah. So that's why I didn't stream yesterday. Apologies. Much apologies. But yeah, and then tomorrow will be late, and then Thursday will probably be a late stream, and Friday will probably be an early stream. And then I might try and do one on Saturday and Sunday as well, at weird times. Because I'm going to try and stream like 5 times a week. If I can. Like, if it's not going to absolutely destroy me. But I'm going to try and stream 5 days a week. Most weeks. At least. That's kind of where I'm going. That's kind of my plan. Hopefully. Hopefully. But yeah, after... I think next week's a little bit busy as well. I think. Actually, no, next week at the moment it's kind of quiet, which is good. Yeah, next week seems to be kind of quiet, which is good. And then the week after is a little bit, busy, but not crazy busy. And then the week after is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Like the last weekend of, like the last week of, last week before Christmas, absolutely insane. It's like crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah. It's also so weird to think that like Christmas is, because what, it's the 23rd today. So like Christmas is just over a month away. That's crazy. I need to do Christmas shopping. I haven't done that yet. I need to go and do Christmas shopping. Maybe I do that next week. I don't like going in like the end of December because it's just so painful doing that. It's just so painful because everybody rushes to the last minute to do all of their Christmas shopping, and then everything is just so busy. And like at the moment, you know, trying to go when not a lot of people are around is probably a better idea, you know? Probably a little bit of a better idea. That's the one thing that I hate about Christmas shopping. It's just so busy all the time. It's just painful. It's painfully busy. Like, I don't understand why everybody puts it off to the last minute. Like, why would you do this? Why would you stress yourself out like that? I don't understand. Like, I really don't. Like, I can understand if you do it in bits and pieces from, like, you know, the start of December until the end. But there's a lot of people who just do all of it on, like, the last couple of days before Christmas. I'm like, how do you do that? How do you not feel stressed and panicked about that? I just told everybody to buy you a gift card. Yeah, they're the best. They're the best gifts. They're the best gifts, honestly. Yeah. But it's just so insane how many people just like wait till the last minute to do all of their shopping at once and then get angry because they're stuck in lines and everything's sold out. Especially like last year, it was terrible. This year's probably going to be even worse. It's just so stupid, honestly. You're finishing mine on Wednesday, hopefully. You still have 4 people to finish things for, and then you need to get to the post office. Oof. Oof. Good luck. Good luck. I wish you good luck. I haven't started yet. I'll probably do it next week when I've got some time. This is like the only day off I've have this week, so I had to focus on video, which is done, which is good. I'm really happy with it. What am I looking at? I'm looking at badge. We are at number 378. Nice. This will be 380. Lovely. If we can get up to like 400 today, I'll call that a win. It's not going to be a super long stream because I do want to start getting some other things done as well. But yeah. You like getting gifts for people? Yeah, it's fun. It's very fun. It's like retail therapy, but you get to make other people happy. It's the best thing ever. True. True though, true. True. I also got to upload a second channel video, I think. I think I haven't done that yet. Have I? Have I? My mind just is really, like, going crazy at the moment. It's like jumping from place to place, like, more than it normally does. And it's kind of worrying. It's kind of worrying. I also haven't been sleeping the greatest recently. I don't know why I'm just unpacking this all on stream at the moment, but yeah, I do need to upload a second channel video. I don't know what it is, but I've just been like really like not as tired. But like not as tired when I go to bed, but during the day I'm absolutely exhausted at the moment for like the last couple days. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Maybe it's because like I get home and like at night I'm like, right, I need to go make a script or, you know, go and edit a video or something like that. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm the problem. Have I ever considered that? No. But maybe I am. Maybe it's me. It's me. I am the problem. That could be the case. I'm getting so much mithril. This is fantastic. This is great. Because I completely forgot that I'm still working on a comp crafter as well. Which has been like a whole year in the making. Oh man. It sucks. The thing that I'm crafting sucks. It is like the worst thing ever. The absolute worst. Is my camera fixed? Let's see. Is it still white? Show. It's still white. This is sad. This is sad. This is tragic. This is so tragic. This is so tragic. Oh my gosh. So sad. How will I ever survive? How will I ever survive this? It's so upsetting. So upsetting. Oh well. Oh well. Right! Scarecrow. Scarecrow. Crit. Lovely. I think like all of the streams this week are just going to be badge farming. I really want to get this badge done, honestly. I just really, really want to get this badge just completed. Because it's frustrating me. Because it's like the only badge left now. And when it gets to like one left, I get really anxious about not having it completed. It's okay if there's two, but if it's one, I have to finish it. It's just, it just has to happen. It frustrates me otherwise. Like, if it's two, I'm like, okay, that's fine. You know, I'm still a long way away. But if it's one, it's like, no, it has to happen now. Like, I have to get it done ASAP. That is the only thing I can focus on. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Tempest. Oh my. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Crazy. Fizzle. No. No. No you. You fizzle, not me. I never fizzle. I am the fizzle-less person. I would never fizzle. I simply said no. I simply said no, and fizzles went away. It's pretty simple. Storm Wizards need to take my advice, honestly. Really need to take my advice. It's just something that has to happen. Right. Again. This is like the most tedious thing. Badge farming, especially these badges. I like the ones that are cool. Like, you know, defeat boss, but cleverly, or something like that. Those are cool badges, but these ones are just pain. Defeat like 500 things is just painful. Really painful. Really, really painful. Mainly because, like, especially mobs, they just are frustrating. Especially in Polaris, they're just the most frustrating things. Especially storm ones. Like, they remove blades. These guys remove pips as well. It's like, ugh, please just stop. Stop, please. Just do not exist. Also, these are literally the only things that count for the badge. I think there's one boss as well, but it's just one of them. And there's no minion for it, so you're defeating one at a time, which is painful. Imagine defeating a boss 500 times because it only counts for one. Like, imagine doing that. You would have to be an absolute insane psychopath to do that. He says as he is trying to defeat Medulla 1,000 times. But imagine doing something like that. That's insane. No one would ever go out of their way to do that. I swear. Like, that's just stupid. You know, who would do that? Hi, Oran. How are you, Oran? What is your stats? Let me check you out. He's a myth wizard. Rose, I'm sorry, but he's a myth wizard. He's got Toebiter's Cursed Relic too. Oh my gosh, I have that. I have Toebiter's Relic. I have Toebiter's Curse. He has like this just under the same amount of damage as me. And I'm wearing level 56 gear. That tells you something about how terrible myth gear is. Because what, this is like full Darkmoor. He's wearing full Darkmoor. He's got a better pet than me. And Darkmoor Athame. And I've got that ring though. and like he has like slightly higher damage than me. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. He has a lot more resist than me, but if I have a healer, I don't need resist, you know? That's how it works. Imagine dying and then not getting credit either. Imagine KingsIsle implementing a feature where if you die in the battle, you're still alive, but only for like X amount of rounds, and then have it change every single fight, I swear, because it's not the same. It is not the same every fight. It is not. And it frustrates me so much. Absolutely frustrates me. Bum, 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 bum. And then you cry. I do that a lot, so, you know, just normal for me. Just a normal. Oh, but I don't know, did I say that I finished my, Catacombs badges the other day? Which is super cool. Yeah, I did that. So, I'm actually getting, like, through badges quite quickly now, which is good. I've done all of the worlds up to Polaris. Not quite Polaris. I've done the Catacombs, except Wizard City because of the undead things, but there'll be plenty more undead things. Those are like passive badges in my opinion. Just because there's so much undead that it'll eventually get done. But I'm not going to go out of my way to like wrap that up because they're just absolutely insane. Yeah. Glacier Dragon. Pog. But yeah, what is my badges like? Yeah, we've got a couple of undead ones. We've got 3 of them. 4 of them that we haven't done yet, which is okay. It's okay. Crocotopia done, Marleybone done, Dragonspire done, Grizzleheim done, Celestia, Zafaria, Avalon, Azteca, Mushu, Chrysalis, Wisteria, Aquila, Polaris we haven't quite done, nor Mirage. Mirage will be fun, because those badges are super quick as well, which is good. We're nearly done the Vipers one there, which is good. We've done Wisteria, and we've already done that. We've done the Arcanum. We haven't done Imperia. Imperia's going to take a long time. Caramel's going to take a wee while as well. And then we're just into, like, fishing. And, Housing Gauntlets, which is easy. Most of them, quite a few of them will be getting done relatively soon. Which is good. Probably only a few more episodes of Train Trashes, honestly. Because we're actually nearly done, what, 76? And if they do 4 each time, that's 80. Which is, like, nearly there. So that's good. And then Housing Badges, those are just passive ones. Beast Moon, again, is just passive stuff. Monstrology. Oh, we can do Monstrology streams again. Actually, I haven't ever done a Monstrology stream, but we can do Monstrology streams, chat. Oh my gosh. Pet Hatching Badges, that's also a passive one as well. And then mini games I'm working on occasionally. Yeah, I'm actually doing really well with badges. We do have to do skeleton key bosses as well. That's something that we should do on stream eventually. But yeah, Imperia is probably going to be the one, like, really painful badge. It's going to take forever because not only is there Medulla 1,000 times, but there's also Trident 100 times, which we haven't even started yet. So yeah. Hi WowMage, welcome. How are you today? I'm doing well. But yeah, we're actually getting through the badges quite significantly, which is good. I don't really care about the PvP badges. There are going to be badges that I'm not going to get, but I don't care. I'll get the vast majority of badges. I'm not going to get every single badge because I'm not doing PvP. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. But yeah, I'll get the vast majority of them. And we're well on our way. Well on our way. Let's just crow and pray. Crow and pray. You're good? That is good. That is very good. Very, very good. Very good. My webcam broke again. This is so sad. It broke, like, during stream as well. So everybody knows that it's not just me pretending that it doesn't work. It actually breaks occasionally without me doing anything to it. So, yeah. I am getting a new one. So hopefully tomorrow, I should have a new one. Theoretically. theoretically. If not, very sad. If not, I cry. I cry all the time. Dun, 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 dun. No, don't cry. I will, and you will watch me. You will watch me cry and feel sorry for me. Thank you for the 100.
Yay, new face cam for Brent.
Yeah, it should be here sometime today, theoretically. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have a new one. It's slightly better than the one that I've got currently, and hopefully it won't like die. Which would be good. If I wanted to watch someone cry, I would look into the mirror. I mean, yes, but also I would make you watch me because yes. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Stop removing my blades, please. This is so sad. How dare he do this to me? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How dare he? How dare he do this? This is tragic. Absolutely tragic. Right. Lovely. What are we up to? What are we up to? Wrong button. We're up to 392. We're nearly at 400. Epic. Absolutely epic. Right, the next milestone is 425. I think we can do it. $108 to Brent. What? I have no idea what that means. Absolutely no idea what that means. 108 to go. Yeah. Yeah. We're not going to do all of it today, because I do actually have to get a couple of other things done as well. But we'll try and go to 425. I think that's probably like the best. I think that's a good number. It'll be like 426 actually, because we're on even numbers. But yeah, if we can do that, that means we've got like what, 75? Is that math? Yeah, that's math. 75. Yeah. Yeah, 75. Next time, which would be a whole stream, basically. Or we can make it a whole stream. And then we're done. So tomorrow we get the badge. Exciting. Very exciting. Nah, 430. Nah, 426. Okay, 430. You have me. I'll do 430 then. We'll get to 430 today, and then we have what, like 70 to get tomorrow. And then we can be happy. And then we have badge. And then after that, the day after, we can do... This is badge week, by the way, because I am busy. This is badge week. Welcome. And then after that, we can go into Mirage. And do a whole bunch of those badges. Those ones will be a little bit quicker than these. Just because Polaris badges suck. Polaris badges suck. Badge week sounds like a slow week. It does, doesn't it? It really does. It's not the most exciting idea for a stream week I've ever had. But I'm just so busy, and I don't like having, like, big, like, important streams. Like train crashes or something, while I'm not streaming at, like, a normal time. Just because I prefer people to feel like they can watch those. Whereas badge farming, you know, that's just fine. It's just me talking about random stuff for like an hour and a bit. So, you know, it's not something that you can't watch later. Whereas like, you know, people like to be a little bit, especially for like life walkthrough and my myth walkthrough. Generally, people like to be there a little bit more and like actually, you know, like participating and helping. which is cool, and I appreciate that. So yeah, that's why I always do like badges or gear farming when I'm like streaming late, even though it all goes up on my second channel anyway. But I just prefer doing that because it means that if people don't have the time because I'm not streaming at a normal time to come, then they aren't really missing out too much. They're just missing out on random conversations live. That's all they're missing out on, and they can just watch that later. It's like a podcast. These episodes, these ones here where I'm just randomly talking, are like podcasts. That's what I'm treating them as. You know, you can watch it later and it still has like generally the same value. Whereas like if you're watching like a walkthrough live, it's a little bit more engaging than me just sitting here farming the same guys over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So yeah, at least that's what I feel. If that's not how you feel, then by all means let me know and I'll do some other streams while I'm not streaming at the normal time. But yeah. Welcome to Badge Week, fighting mob after mob after mob. Yup. Is craft outside the box as your ending tagline goes? It is. It is. Welcome to the TheCraftBox, where you will get stream of Wiz things you never knew possible, like collection of badges. Yup. Just, you know, anything that is possible will be possible. Eventually we'll do crafting as well. There'll be like crafting streams. Once we've got like a lot of the badges, or got all the gear that I need. That's never going to happen either. But crafting streams are also going to be ones that we'll do in like these time slots where I'm busy and streaming slightly later than normal, or really later than normal, or really earlier than normal. Yeah, I feel like those are like, those three sort of things are like the most goodest, I guess, to do at a different time, because it's just not as vital to watch live, you know, because that's just, you could just put that in the background while I'm just talking about random stuff, you know, instead of actually having like proper strategy, or like, you know, having people help me, or, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, stay tuned for an exciting stream where our wonderful stream will go around the entire spiral, collect every reagent known to Wiz Universe. Yeah, I mean, people actually like those streams quite a lot as well. I don't know what it is, but people do like me just like randomly going around and crafting, and I like it too, because I do plan on crafting everything in the game on this character, or everything that I can on this character, because I can't actually craft everything on the game on this character. It's impossible. Fun fact, it's very impossible. It's impossible for every character to craft every single item in the game. Mainly because one day I want to log on to my account, press J to open the crafting menu, and have it lag. Because I feel like that would be such an accomplishment. I don't know why I want that, but I want that. I want to have that power to lag me just by pressing a button. Watch it crash me and I never be able to play this character ever again, because I'm just absolutely insane at crafting. But then it's a story, you see. You know, why can't you play Wiz anymore? Well, my character is stuck in a loop that I can't even log on anymore without it crashing, because I have too many crafting recipes, because I'm just so good at crafting. You know, that would be such a good story. Like, that would be the best story. Like, it's basically the game saying, stop, you're too good already, okay? We can't have you be any more good. You're gonna make everybody else feel insecure. And it's not like I'm breaking the game either, it's just crafting everything. You know, just having one of every single recipe in the game that I can get feasibly. You know, I just feel like that would be, that's kind of the goal with, like, completionist crafting, which hasn't gone on the main channel in, like, forever, and there's only one more episode in that series anyway. But yeah, watch Brent crash the Wiz servers. No, it wouldn't crash the servers. It would just take a wee while to load, because back when the Arcanum was first released and they did the Revered crafting quest, or the Visionary crafting quest, one of those two, Ignis used to have every single recipe in the test realm, and you would like look at the recipes in his shop, and you would lag for like 5 seconds trying to open it, because there's just so many recipes in the game. And that's something that I want to do. I want that power to lag my character by accidentally pressing J Because I accidentally press buttons all the time, and I think it would be absolutely hilariously unfunny and frustrating for me to do that. But also at the same time, it'll be great content, because every time I do it, I'll get frustrated, and the only person I can blame is myself. So, yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan. Take over Wizard101 by crafting everything. Absolutely everything. But also it's a thing that no one's done ever before, so, you know, it's kind of cool. And I will craft all of the things that I can't craft on this character on other characters. Those things being treasure cards, by the way. There's treasure cards that you can only craft if you're that school. Which is the ones from the spell trees, and also there's some in Celestia, I believe. Yeah, fun fact. Fun fact. I mean, it's like, I found out about a secret vendor for recipes in... Or secret recipes that no one knew about. Secret, like, items that no one knew about, in fact, on the wiki. They weren't on the wiki. In Imperia, at one of the crafting vendors. They just didn't exist. I'm like, oh, that's exciting. So, yeah. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know if they exist yet. I can't even remember what they were called. I can't remember what items they were either, but they didn't exist when I was, like... I have a whole list of things to craft. It's, like, insane. I'll show you. I'll show you. Where is it? Where is it? I'll show you real quick. Hold on. So like here's all of the things that I wish to craft. They're like just like everything that you can craft on the game. Hold up, let me just get out of the way. Everything that you can craft is like here, except the decathlon stuff, because I haven't done that as much. Those are all the Beast Moon stuffs. Darkmoor, Aquila is still a long list. 5 boxes, insane list. Then there's like Crocotopia, which we haven't even started yet. There's Marleybone, which is absolutely crazy long. What else is another big one? Chrysalis is pretty big. Chrysalis is massive. Like, it's absolutely insane. Dragonspire is bad. It's also insane as well. There's just so much. There's so many things. What is cool about Dragonspire though is you can make a carousel, which is like super massive. Yeah. So yeah, eventually we'll do all of that. Yeah. That's the plan at least. What are we up to? 404. Badge not found. I am so funny. Haha, funny. Those could be some interesting streams. It's enough content to sink a ship. Also because like that doesn't take into account like all of the time it takes to get reagents, which I'd do on stream as well. Because originally I did a series on my YouTube channel where I would craft everything in the game. That's why I originally have this list. Elena, thank you for the 10. Appreciate it. Very cool. But yeah, that's why I have that list. Welcome, by the way. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. And yeah, then I stopped that because it's not as good quality as I would want. Yeah. I'm doing well. I am doing very well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Yeah. So I said that I'll do it as a stream series instead, and we haven't actually ever like started that. What is this? What are we out of? Are we out of jewel space? No. Are we out of bag space? We are out of bag space. Oh my. Oh my. What a surprise. What a surprise. Goodbye. Bum. I really don't want to sell these, but I'm going to, just to make some space. Thank you for the 10, Elena. Appreciate it. So many. You just get too many, way too many, way too many music scrolls. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Right. Let's do this. Tundra trolls. Haha. Ha 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 ha. Right. More Tundra trolls. Luckily, tomorrow will be the last stream that we're doing Tundra trolls. We've had like, what, 4? This is like the 5th stream. No, the 4th stream, I think. 4th or 5th. Elaine,
Frank is one, 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 Frank is one.
Thank you for the 148. Appreciate it. That was kind of crazy. I forgot that like it does those individual ones. If you do over 100 and then you do like individual ones, it'll say them out loud, which is quite funny. It doesn't do that for like if you cheer like at once, but if you do it like individually, it does, which is kind of funny. I find it really funny. I always forget that it does that as well because I'm like, why does it do the cheers? But yeah, but thank you, I appreciate it, really appreciate it. You've taken number 1. Oh my gosh, oh no, you are number 1. Crazy. Hi River, welcome. How are you today? How's it going? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. This is what, 408, nice. We're gonna go up to 430 for today. 430. And then I'm gonna show you the end of the video that I've just finished because I am so proud of it. And I like it a lot. And I think it's cool. I think it is really cool.
Frank is one, 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 Frank is one.
Thank you for the 247. I appreciate it. I love it when he does that. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. A balanced boss in Azteca casted Leviathan on me the turn I hit, so it's a terrible day. Oh no. Why does a balanced boss know Leviathan? That's just, especially in Azteca, I thought they were like school specific. You're number 1 now, you sure are. You are 100% number 1 now. Congratulations. Congratulations. Start of the week as well. Yeah, that's right, it's Tuesday. Let's do Scarecrow. Scarecrow. I mean, it says Azteca, you're not meant to have fun. I mean, that is true. That is true. It is Azteca, and you're not specifically meant to have fun in Azteca. Thank you for the 30 robot bits. I think it's 100 or 50 to make them speak. Yeah. I think it's 100. Oh, my mount has expired. Very sad. That'll clear up some space as well. How many more do we have? Oh, we haven't even equipped this. I need to equip all of these 7-day mounts, so eventually they will just disappear. And I won't even know about it. It's better than trashing them. I feel bad trashing them. You know? It makes me feel bad about myself. But if I just equip them and they die of their own accord, then that's not my fault. You see, that's not my fault. Azteca bosses have secret masteries because KI refuses to fix the school displays on them, like they did in Mirage. Yeah, that sucks. But still, like, I thought they didn't do that until, like, Polaris/Mirage. I really love what they did in Mirage with that, though. That was cool. That was really cool. Really cool. But, yeah. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. Because you can't expect them to do everything correctly all the time. I have learnt. It's not something you can just expect. Because that's not how it works. We'll do this. Lovely. Lovely. Bum ba dum bum. Mirage was the first world they displayed dual masteries. Threat had his hidden still, yeah. Yeah, I knew there was some in Polaris that had masteries that were hidden, but I prefer when they show it. It makes it a little bit more understandable when they start doing like off-school hits, and you're like, ah, okay, they have a mastery, and that makes sense. Makes sense, but yeah. I wish they had done that earlier, or go back and do that again. How did you not die, dude? What is your problem? Why are you alive? Please get out of here. Your kind is not welcome here, sir. Please stop. Please stop. 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 Get out. No one likes you. No one likes you, Tundra Troll. Yeah, that's right. Go cry to your mum. Yeah, tell her that I say hi. It was great meeting her last night. Yeah, that's right. Tundra Troll. Get out of my sight. Loser. Yeah. Think he can outlive me. How dare he? How dare he? The audacity. The audacity of him. Absolutely insane. And disappointing. I am shocked and crying. Right. Blade. Blade. All I do is blade and hit. I feel like a storm wizard. I mean, most people just blade and hit though. It's kind of how it is. I really wish there was a little bit more, especially for bosses, that there was a little bit more, like, strategy. You know, cheats are cool, but, like, most of them are just, like, more frustrating than, like, strategic. You know, like, oh, we can't use feints. Okay, well, we'll just indemnity it. Oh, we can't use indemnity feint. Okay, we'll just blade more. You know, it doesn't really, like, encourage too much, like, decision-making power. Like, I can understand it for mob fights. I don't want mob fights to stay because they should be, you know, like, really easy and, like, just get them done, you know. But, like, boss fights should be a little bit more, especially ones that cheat, should be a little bit more, you have to think about it. Instead of just being like, okay, this is the cheats, you know, okay, he's gonna, like, not feint, so we'll just use more blades, or he's gonna take away blades, so we'll just use traps instead, you know. I wish there was a little bit more, like, thought into it. In my opinion, though. The worst one was the Fire Ice Dual Mastery. Can use a prism. Yeah, those ones suck. Those ones suck. There was quite a few life and death ones, I remember, and I think Imperia. Either Imperia or other places. And I can't use a death prism. gotta go for Shrike instead. Which is okay. It spices things up a little bit. Or just hit through. Generally, they also don't have as much resist as normal. Generally. Which is good. I kind of really want to play, like, really completely unoptimally one time. Just to see how, like, painful it is. I was like, what the heck, am I supposed to do this? Yeah. I mean, PS Blades, Shrike. Those are good ways to counter that. Also, you could, I really wish there was, like, converts that could do, like, other schools as well. Like, maybe convert, like, death to, like, myth or something. You know, like, something completely, like, that it won't boost on, but it still converts it to a different school. Or, like, if there was a trap from one school that can, maybe balance, you know, they could have a trap that can convert it to, like, a random school or something. Maybe not a random school, that probably wouldn't be used too much, because that could really screw you up. Palladium. Pog. That could really screw you over. But, like, something like that. That would be cool. Like, what you could do is you put a trap on, then you put the convert on, and it'll convert it to that trap. So, like, you could carry, like a myth trap or something. If you wanted to convert. So, you would put the balance convert on, and it'll convert the hit to the trap after, which is the myth trap. And then you put on your death prism, and it'll convert it to the balance prism, which would convert it to the myth. Or something like that, you know, that would be kind of cool, I think. you know, like converts stacking. I think that would be interesting. You know, I think that would be like an interesting way to go about it. I think that could be kind of cool. I'm glad they made PS Blades better too. They were absolute garbage before, and now they're actually useful. New Balance Blade has a Prism Blade utility, so it's outgoing instead of incoming. I briefly saw that, yeah, which is interesting. But like, I still think that would be kind of cool. You know, like a Balance Prism could convert any damage into the trap that comes after it. So, like, you place down a trap first, so, you know, place down a Myth Trap, and then the Balance Prism will pick up any damage, maybe, and just convert it to that. Because that could be how you do it as well. Like, instead of having to convert first, you just do the Balance Prism, and then, or the trap, and then the Balance Prism, and it will convert to that trap. We should probably Blade. I'm not wasting 2 rounds just talking about that idea. I think that would be kind of cool. I think that would be kind of a cool mechanic. Or like a use for Balance Prism. Because they need one, and it would help them in every situation as well. You know. A Universal Prism. Yeah. Kind of like Balance Blade, but like Prism-wise. It'll convert like any damage into the trap that is placed after it. So, yeah. I think that would be cool. I think that would be a good way to do it. Because one, it gets balance, a prism, which they desperately need. Secondly, it'll help on things where there's like lots of masteries. And thirdly, it's not as broken because it doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna boost. You know, you'd have to actually like really try hard to get a boost, because you'd have to, you know, put the trap on and that would boost, and then put the prism on. So it's a little bit more thought than just prisming, you know. Because prisms are pretty brainless, you know. You see a death thing, you put a death prism on, you know. Problem solved. Whereas if you're using that, you're kind of like thinking ahead a little bit more. You're going like, okay, so this boss's life, I need to put a death trap on, and then prism. Why did I hit? And then it'll boost or something like that, instead of just, because you could just put on any random trap and then, you know, put the prism on, boom, problem solved. But yeah, and it would def work for balance v balance. Exactly. It would be a good fix for them, instead of using like off school hits all the time, which are generally worse. I think honestly that's like a really good idea. A really good idea. Super good. Yeah. Stop stealing me pips. This is rude. I don't like it. These dudes, how dare they? How dare they? The audacity of them. We'll just pass. We just pass. Please don't steal my pip again. Good. It is possible for win balance versus balance battles, but it's just, yeah, it takes a wee while. Balance versus balance is just painful. Especially low levels. Like, it's okay once you've got nested, because that's a decent hit and it does off school damage. But until then, it's just painful. Spectral blasting every single balance enemy, or hydraing them. Hydra's not even that good anyway, but like, it's just not a great strategy. It's just not great. So I think having a balance prism that, you know, works a little bit different than other prisms as well, and can convert it to any damage, I think that would be kind of cool. In fact, it would convert any damage that it comes in. So you could do like a Hydra, does the fire damage, you know, convert that to ice. If there's like an icy boy, you know, or a fiery boy, you know, then you boost on it. Like, I think that would be a good idea, honestly. I think that would be kind of cool. That also, you know, makes you want to train like off school traps as well, you know, like fire trap or something. It gives you a use for those, because no one, let's be honest, no one trains those traps because they want to use them. They train them to get to other things. And I think that would be a good idea to, you know, improve people, you know, playing a little bit differently. And making a little bit more, like, strategic decisions instead of just blade hit, you know? I think it would be a little bit more intriguing in some fights. Not necessarily you have to use it, and not going to be like the end of the world if you don't, but like it's just some optimization that, you know, you could do if you wanted to and make a really cool strategy out of it, you know? Or to make it a bit more interesting, a random switch. You see, no one would use it then. The problem with random is that, like, if you go through all of that effort and then it hits the school that there are, you might have as well just not done that, not wasted that turn and put on another blade, you know? That's the problem with random, especially in that instance. So, like, for example, you're a balance wizard, you're going up against a balance boss. You put on a thing, a prism, and it does any damage, and it hits balance. It means you basically wasted a turn. Which sucks, you know? And then also this prism is to give use to every school as well, not just balance. Because I think that could be kind of cool as well. Because, you know, you should be trying to train other schools for utilities purposes. Like, you shouldn't be just stuck in your own school. That's one thing that I dislike. You know, you should be branching out to other schools for utilities. Like, you know, everybody trains Feint because it's a decent spell. It's a decent utility that most people generally need and want. Tower Shield, really good utility, you know, from the Ice School, obviously, you know. It's just, there's not enough utilities from the other schools that make it worthwhile to train. You know, weakness, some people use it. Especially if you're in PvP, definitely. But otherwise, you don't really see much use of the other schools in general, like PvE play. And obviously, you're not going to use a freaking prism in PvP, sorry. That's just, like, stupid. You're not going to use it. It's not a PvP thing. You can, but it's not really going to do too much. Unless it's, like, a big brain play to get out of, like, to, like, stop using set shields or get around set shields, but I mean, still, it's more for PvE, and it just kind of like opens up the door for utilities because there is a lack of like actual meaningful utilities that you could use to help you. Yeah. Yeah, the problem with the new PvP utilities is that, like, I understand why they're like PvP only. The reason why is because, yeah, they would work in PvE really easily, but, the bosses just aren't smart enough to warrant it, because it's not going to make an impact anyway. Like, it would be cool, yeah, and some bosses, sure, they may be, you know, you could make a decent strategy around it, but it's just, for the vast majority of fights, it's just not worth it having them in. No one's going to use them. Because the bosses just aren't smart enough to, you know, think about combos in advance. And I think that would be kind of cool if bosses did think about combos and how they could, like, you know, conserve pips a little bit to try and screw you over. Not, like, significantly, not so it's, like, really, really impossible, but just have it a little bit more strategy in there. Which, again, also comes back to the fact that I think there should be more use for utility spells, in PvE. You know, because you don't really use them much, especially other school ones. You should be encouraged to train other schools. You know, it shouldn't be your school is the best, no other school competes with it. Like, that's not how it should be. You should be encouraged to learn utility spells from other schools to help you in your mission. You know, you could learn a fire spell that, you know, like, detonates dots, but you're a death who, you know, has extra things that, you know, poison does, and then you detonate it with that, and if you detonate a poison, maybe it does something because it was enchanted with something, or something like that, you know, like, just crazy things like that, like, big combos that are just interesting, you know, maybe, I don't know, some people do PvP strats with Prism to counter shields for a one-shot, But even then, I know, like I said, Prism's generally not really a PvP thing. This was more of like a PvE change, and I think it would be useful for every school. Having a balanced Prism that just converts to the trap behind it, because not only does that make it so you're basically dictating what it's going to do, so you know what it's going to do, it's not going to screw you over. Secondly, it takes some preparation, so you're actually thinking ahead, which, you know, generally makes it a little bit more engaging in the fight, because you're actually actively, consciously thinking about things. And thirdly, it'll help you. So that's kind of like, at the end of the day, what spells should be doing. Like, those should be generally what you're wanting. I did notice, especially in Polaris, that the spell set of random mobs were very predictable. Yeah, Polaris it's because their decks are so small. Like, they've got like 5 spells, which means they just spam it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and it just gets so repetitively boring. Because what if we go to Tundra Trolls, Wizard101, which are these guys that I'm fighting now? These guys have Shift Pycen, which this guy's doing, Healing Current, Berserk, Stormblade, Enfeeble, Stormouth, Natural Attack, Catelyn, Leviathan, Stormowl, and Tempest. They generally don't get 10 pips, so you never see Stormowl. Stormouth you don't really see either, because they would prefer to use Tempest or a Blade, or Shift Pycen. Catelyn you see a decent amount, and so same with Leviathan. Everything else don't really see. You see them Blade occasionally, and also Enfeeble quite a bit. But like, the spells that they know compared to other worlds is just so small. Like, they don't have a big pool to pull from, so everything seems to feel the same and repetitive, because they're just using the same spells over and over and over again. Yeah. In Test Drum, they added PvP only Mastery Amulets, which is interesting. Yes, train other scores, but only if you do PvP. Yeah, I mean, well, there's Mastery Amulets that you can craft from Imperia, and you can get them dropped from Omen as well. But like, the thing is that they're encouraging with that, I assume, is to use those, you know, those like utility spells that they've released to make strategies for your own school, because ideally utilities shouldn't be just, you know, they help your own school only. You know, it's not really great. Like, you shouldn't really be doing that. You should be using all of the spells available to you to make a strategy that works for you, because, you know, I like not having like one set strategy for each school. If you do that, it feels really restricting. Like, obviously there's going to be strategies that are better than others, you know, like, you wouldn't see a Death Wizard going and like training like a whole bunch of life spells and never ever using a drain ever, because that's just not, generally that's not viable. But like, utilities, you should be able to learn as many as you want of them, or as you can, to make a strategy that works for you. So for example, what are some of the... I don't actually know them off by heart, because obviously I haven't been on Test Drum. I don't do PvP either, so I don't exactly know all of them off by heart. Let me just find them real quick. Let me find them real fast, and I'll think of a strategy that you could use with some of them that are like completely off school. Let me just try and find where the spells are like listed as actual things, as actual spell cards, because I do not know them off by heart at all. At all, I'm sorry to say. Where are they? Where are they? Scrolling through Twitter is great. It is really great. Too many. Here they are. Here they are. Okay, so, let's say, for example, what is a good example? What could I use as an example? Well, I mean, we could even use Snack Attack, okay? So, like, Snack Attack, as some of you will know, Snack Attack, I don't particularly enjoy this spell, mainly just because of the look of it. The utility is crazy good. You push a negative charm onto it. Okay, so the idea that I have with Snack Attack that I would use if I was to go for like a really weird strategy, this is what I would do. Snack Attack, I'm trying to get it down to 3 pips. So 3 pips, 1 shad. I can then follow it up with a Monster Mash because they have a weakness on them that I've pushed onto them. And then I've got 2 hits for the price of 1. And this one's getting boosted, you know, like stuff like that. But using other schools sort of things. Surely there's stuff from in the new spells, or they can make new spells which pushes like, you know, weaknesses and stuff onto enemies. Possibly other schools can do that. And, you know, you can use spells that you've got to help you with that as well. You know, like that is what you should be doing, and not just this brainless like blade hit, you know, because that's kind of boring. It gets a little bit boring after a while, especially when you're fighting so many Tundra Trolls over and over and over again. Katie tried to eat styrofoam. Oh my gosh. That is not good at all. I mean, styrofoam does look yummy, but no. 70 to go, I know. We'll do another few. We do another few. I'm getting into this conversation, so I gotta do another few. I can't just stop. But like, basically, if there was a way to make... I mean, even if bosses could do that as well, like, I don't really care about changing the difficulty of, like, mobs, because they should be easy, you know? Especially if you're gonna have, like, defeat 500 trillion of them as badges. Make them easy as possible, you know? Like, blade hit, sure, for clearing out those things. But bosses that, you know, should be a little bit more challenging, because they are bosses. You know, maybe if they could do combos like that, you know, like use masteries to have, like, utility will do this, and then follow up with this, you know? Like, that would be cool. That would be cool, I think. Yeah. That's 35 battles. That's 35 too many. Yikes. Your dad opened a package and she yoinked it. Oh my. Oh my gosh. She just took it and bolted, but I got it from her. Oh look, Stormouth. She's developing a bad habit of stealing things off the ground recently. That's not good. That is really not good. We'll do a couple more fights, and then I'll go, because I do actually need to, probably when it's, probably in like, about 7-8 minutes, because I need to go and get a couple of stuff done as well, unfortunately. Also, I start a little bit later too. Yeah. But yeah, I think it would be better to have more of a, like, a strategy. And I do think that utilities should honestly be wanted to get. Like, every single utility you should probably want to try and get. Whether it's decent or not. I think it would be useful. And then also I think that they need to add more, like, spell. Just more people who sell, or, like, you can train the spells from around the world. Or even in, like, Ravenwood/Yarkanum. They need to do that a little bit more, because you should be encouraged to try and, you know, reach out to other spells and get them if you want. 35 solo battles. 63.33 doubles. 63? That doesn't sound right. 17.5 triple/quad battles. 63 double doesn't sound right. Are you sure? Because if it's bigger than the solo, but you're getting what, 3 people, that doesn't quite make sense. Right? Is that just me? Is that just me, or am I? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I don't think. But 35 sounds about right. 35 sounds about right. Yeah, but we won't do that today. That's a mistype. I thought so. I thought so. Oops. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not even good at maths anyway, so If it was right, you probably could have just said it and I would have been like, yeah, for sure, definitely. Definitely. The math is there. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. I understand. It's not too many. It's not too many, which is good. We'll probably finish it off tomorrow, which is good. Because we seem to do a decent amount. What we got in... I can't remember what we started at. Can anyone remember what we started at? I think we started at like 350. I think. 23.33. That sounds a bit more, right? Yeah, 23 double battles. Nice. I think we started at like 350. And if we're now at like 400 and something, that means we've done a decent amount today. 430. This is 434. That's a decent amount today, which means we should be able to finish them off tomorrow. I think. I think, personally, think it shouldn't be too difficult. Because what? That's like nearly 100, just under, probably about 80. Is that right? Am I math? I'm probably not math, but something just not too far off 100. Not like in the like 20s off 100, like 80, 70 to 80ish, and then if we do like 70ish tomorrow, then we should be able to do it in about an hour and a half. That sounds good. That makes sense. Easy clap. And that was with one fight that I was absolutely terrible. Math was never your strong suit. Yet I have an interesting ability to do math and you hit fast. Math is definitely never my strong suit either. I cannot do math in my head fast either. So, you're better than me, wow, match. That's for sure. Way better than me. Kablam. Lovely. Lovely. Jovely. Right, this will be the last one. How did they not die? No. No. This is so sad. Yes, give me background noise. What? What? I would never give you background noise, ever. I would never do that, ever. Also because I'm about to finish, so therefore I won't be. I apologize. I really apologize, but it's just not gonna happen, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You've done it the entire stream. Get wrecked. Yeah, but I'm not gonna be doing it soon. This is last fight. So sad. Used to drive your elementary / middle school teachers nuts, especially at maths. Oh man. You're getting tired of listening to music? Just go to my YouTube channel, second channel, and go watch every single video I've posted there. There's a lot of content of hours, a lot of hours of content there. And if you want even more, go to my main channel and watch every single video I've posted there. That's a lot. That is a lot. Right, final total for today. 436. Pretty decent. We should be able to finish that off tomorrow. And then Polaris will be completed.